Okay, what's going on, guys? Let me try to speak clearly and not slur too much. Sound like I'm drunk, as people say. Once again, here is evidence. I myself know what I want to be doing to the future. I've talked about this in my videos per se. This is game related, but not game related. But this is lifetime related as well. I've talked about this before, and here's the evidence right here. I have bought one used car in my life, and it was not for me, but sadly for Katie. And it was, I wouldn't say I didn't do my due diligence. It was basically It was basically a necessity to get the car because we needed an extra car because my older car had messed up, and we needed something so she could start because she had just started working. So we bought it on a rush. We understand what we did. I will do my due diligence in the future if I ever have to buy a used car, but that might be what it is. I don't think I'll be buying new cars unless I know what the system's all about, because this is some BS. Now the newest car we have is a 2023 car, and they have some functions that is digital, but not the odometers and everything is still the same. A lot of stuff is still non that. So there's two things gonna happen. I'm gonna buy the base model. Sadly, that sucks, but I might have to buy the base model of the car if it's new and I feel what it is, or I have to buy a used car because I'm not doing this. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because of digital media and digital gaming going forward, as we all been talking about the whole thing with PlayStation and what people were bitching about Nintendo, the key cards and all that stuff. Again, let me point this out. As a Nintendo centric channel, they would eventually go to digital media. Nintendo is not exclusive from doing this. There was an article of Iwata saying this in 2009, saying 20 years from now, gaming might go all digital. So even Iwata said that. So I'm not saying Nintendo should not be a part of the scolding for people in the back room and the PC morons who always come and try to say stupid stuff. Okay? The one thing I keep on saying about customers and consumers is, yes, I consume video games, but I'm a customer by what I choose to buy. And I will be damned if you think I'm forced to buy stuff when I don't need to. Okay? Well, you're a gamer. I've been gaming since 1988. 1988 is what I've been gaming with Tiger Electronic gaming handheld games. 89, I think is when 89 and 90 is when I got my NES. Okay? I'm telling you this right now. I've said it multiple times on the videos. Y'all see my collection. I got enough games for the rest of my lifetime. I do not care. Oh, when Nintendo goes electronic, you're gonna go follow them too. No, I won't. PlayStation 6 is all digital. I ain't buying it. Again, I never bought an Xbox console. The closest I ever came to one was a 360. And I'm at this point right now, even though the Red Ring of Death and everything, I still might go and virtually buy a 360 and get some games collected for the Xbox 360. That's the only console I want. From the Xbox lineup. But this is why I said I am physical. People are like, oh, well, you gotta buy a physical and digital. Yes, I get it. Not all games are gonna be physical. Any games, if it's good, I'll buy physical. I'm hope that it go digital. Go buy digital and hope that it go physical. a lot of my digital games on my Switch, excuse me, that I have bought over the years, they have come up with a physical version through, limited game runs and other places, VGP and stuff like that. And once I saw them physically, I bought them as well. Yes, I'm doubling up. Yes, I'm paying more money. I'd rather have the physical version of every game if I can. So for the games I do buy digitally, which is mostly indies, I am not buying a big game digitally. I'm not. The last time I did that, well, back on the last digital game I bought unwillingly is Mario Kart World, which is because I got a Mario Kart World bundle. The last game I bought digitally myself, which was a big game and not an indie game, was on the Wii U. So that was the last game I bought. Outside of that, I've not bought a digital game for any big commercial games. I'm done with it. And I'm done with letting these corporations, all corporations, dictate what I spend in my house. This right here is the fact. Let me show you what happened to this guy. And this is why I say we keep on fighting to go to fight for physical. That's all I could tell you. But if it goes digital like it would never go to, Sony, I'm already out. Xbox, you already know you barely got me. Nintendo, thank you for the years of playing, but I'm done. Go to PC. PC, like I said before, I'm gonna do that video as well too. Not all the games go to GOG, and if that's the case, then I'm just done. Done and good. And play my console games for the rest of my life.
I'm in Sycamore Township, and this Volkswagen Jetta belongs to Asher Corman. Bought it 3 years ago, and then last month, Volkswagen sent out a mandatory over-the-air software update, but apparently it made several safety components in the infotainment system to stop working, and now the company wants $1,600 to fix it. Asher Corman bought his 2021 Jetta for about $35,000 3 years ago, primarily because he had previously leased a Volkswagen and loved the experience. Last month, alerts began flashing on his dash that the car needed a software update, and he could do it either automatically over the air or pay to have it done at a dealership.
When I got back into my car and turned it on, I was getting a ton of error messages across my digital dash.
Indeed, when he went to start the car back up, several dash functions, including backup and lane warnings, didn't work.
So now I've got like an error that my audio isn't connected, can't tell my oil temp or anything like that.
That's crazy. You can't tell your oil temp. What the hell? This is why I don't want all digital. Analog is the way I'm going to go as long as I can. As long as I can. There's a lot of digital stuff. I'm not gonna lie to anybody out there. There's a lot of digital stuff in my Cadillac Escalade. Not gonna lie. But a lot of the important stuff is still analog. No digital display. Display this for my tach-meter and my miles per hour, all my emergency lights, everything. Oil temperature. I could still take a dipstick out because remember I said before, and maybe if you're not watching my videos, BMW has it now that they tell you what your oil levels is electronically, digitally. When back in the day, it was simple. Whatever back in the day. To this day, I go out there in my Cadillac, my Nissan, my Chevy, all those cars that I have in my garage, take out a dipstick, which is manual and tangible, physical, pull it out of the engine. Oh, I have enough oil, and put it back in. I don't want no daggone telling me how much that is. I don't. Oil? The lifeblood of the engine? You telling me I need what? Crazy.
He took it to a local VW dealership and was told it would cost $200 for the initial diagnosis and $1,400 more to fix. saying it was a pre-existing condition and he was out of warranty.
Pre-consistent condition, which they cause. And again, sadly, and how suckly this is the damn future. This is what this a tangent. This is what we went when we did the Affordable Health Care Act, where we did this bullshit to the healthcare system, and it's been that as if any debt I have in my household is because of healthcare for the most simplest of shit that I can't believe that we, the people, voted for this. I wish we could dismantle that dumb shit. If you're poor, you benefit from that. If you're middle class and upper, you're fucked. And it pissed me off. That's the biggest debt that I have ever gotten is medical bills. For shit that's supposed to be freaking simple. My wife had a procedure last week. They waited to the last minute to tell us how much it would cost while she was getting prepped for the surgery. They waited to the last minute. Even though we would ask them, what's the bill going to be, whatever. What's the bill going to be, what's the bill going to be? We keep on asking them. They prepped my wife. We went through everything to make sure everything was good. They prepped my wife. We were like 30 minutes away. We were driving. We was already driving to the thing. They told us, which she looked at her information and everything. It was supposed to be $14,000. And we have insurance and everything. Then before we got to 30 minutes where we were driving, they told us it's going to be $38,000. We got to the hospital. We was like, okay, well, $38,000. Yeah, but she needs the surgery. She badly needs this. Let's do this. Whatever. Oh, we can't start until you give us at least a third of the money. If you told us Friday, this was a Tuesday, if you told us Friday, we could have the money ready, one, and two, we could have figured out maybe a way around the shit, but you wait till the last effing second to tell us this shit? Seriously? You wait until the last effing second? So I had to go and get $10,000 because early morning, do all the shit, get $10,000 to pay them, so she could, because she already there, and then put the doctors and the administration don't speak to each other that well, except for money and to go or not go. She already had it going on, the cap on. She was ready to go to the surgery. She got the surgery done, thank God, and she's recovering well. But this is the bullshit that pisses me off. Pre-consistent existing my ass. That's what they told him. Like, this is a new surgery. Just what are you talking about? And then we had Affleck, and we were paying Affleck for, she was paying Affleck out of her bill, and they came with the same shit. It's a pre-existing condition. This just happened now. She never had an existing before. So you don't want to pay for it? So we cut Affleck basically as well. That jargon is pissing me the F off. This is a rant per se of this going all together. And 2 years ago, I have insurance. 2 years ago, I had my appendix. I had appendicitis. Now, funny enough, my appendix did not burst. I have insurance. I spent less than 12 hours at the hospital because we went there early. I think we went there 4 o'clock in the morning, and we got out by 1 o'clock. I spent 2 hours in surgery. Surgery to take out an appendix that isn't ruptured, because I didn't rupture mine. You know how much money they charged me for that shit? $42,000. So $38,000, $42,000 on the things that we couldn't control, that we thought we were prepared for. Almost a 100G medical bills because of pre-existing condition bullshit.
Corman refused to pay and took his Jetta home. He was able to get some features back after a hard battery reset, but says many functions still don't work. He acknowledges it could be coincidental with another malfunction, but doesn't think that's what happened.
But I've never had issues with anything here, and it didn't break until immediately the first time I turned on my car after applying the update.
I did some online research and found this has happened to other VW owners across the
Of
country,
course.
especially those owning 2021 Jettas. Corman says he tried escalating the issue to customer care, but has consistently been told it was a pre-existing condition and wouldn't be covered. He was also told the local dealership would reach out to him to schedule another appointment, which he says hasn't yet happened. I reached out to Volkswagen's U.S. media relations team for comment, but did not hear back in time for this story. Corman said because of his previous experience, he had even talked his fiancée into buying a VW, but this latest incident changed their minds.
I still love this vehicle. I don't necessarily love the Volkswagen brand as much as I did before.
In Sycamore Township, James Pilcher, local.
There you go. That's what's going to mess up with the all digital future, which is going to be there. And thank goodness, I'm 40. I won't be around for a lot of this stuff after I'm dying. So it is what it is. So like I said, I can have it. For you young folks in your teens, early 20s, I feel bad for y'all. Y'all missed out on the greatness of gaming. The 90s, awesome year for gaming. First half of the 2000s, good year for gaming. After that, you still get great games. I am not denying you don't get great games from the teens and up to now. You get great games sprinkled here and here. Grand Theft Auto is basically gonna be the biggest game ever, so people are gonna enjoy that. The problem is though, you ain't gonna own shit and you're gonna be happy with it. And at this point, you guys, if it goes all digital, I will change the stance that I have on this channel. If it goes all digital, even Nintendo, that's what I'm saying then, because I still want great games to be coming out. But if every company goes all digital, I'll say something hypocritical right now, and it's something that's messed up, but I'll say it anyway. Go ahead and do all your piracy then, because this is where it's gonna be crazy. Now, by pirating, you're not going to get any more new games because the company's going to shut down like they're shutting down now. But seriously, companies, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Steam, Valve, all y'all, stop this shit. And don't with the Valve is better than no. You still need access to Valve to play. It's still a DRM, so you don't hit me with that. And again, GOG does not have all the games you want to play. Okay, let's talk in factual right now. I'm talking about all consoles, all gaming places, okay? Epic Game Store is the same way too. So PC Master Race, you ain't evading shit. Okay? Cut the bullshit. You don't. If Valve comes out and say, hey, you could burn a physical disc and you can play anytime right now, which a lot of people say they should be doing, then I respect that and I'm gonna leave it, then you're right. Then I'm gonna say Valve is the best place to go outside of anything out there. But they don't. But if they say that, I will be the first one to applaud them. But y'all want a digital future? This is what y'all want? That's why I buy my movies that I love, physical anime that I love, physical. If there is that, I'm not going to deny that. Physical. If I go buy physical, I'm going to get it physical. Anime that I love, buy it physical. Books, I buy my books. I don't have no Kindle and none of that shit. I buy mine to read. Last book I bought was a cooking book. I could have bought it digitally and have it on my phone all the time. Now I wanted a physical book so I could pick it up, move around, whatever. Book. That's what I want. My games gonna be as physical as I could physically be. A lot of people hate limited game runs. Sorry. If limited game runs, showing a game that I like digitally, when a game that I like, and I'm like, oh man, that's a game I want. It might take me a year to get the damn game, but I'll pay the money to get it and have it, and I ain't gotta worry about updates and all the other bullshit. Sorry for the rant. This is my whole point of that one video that people keep on bitching about. Oh, you're rambling and stuff. I ain't rambling this time. I'm telling you straight up. Okay? I don't like gamers who talk physical. Oh, physical is irrelevant. Okay. Buy your games digital. But that's the whole point of that video with her. She went and showed off her digital life. She said, I bought more digital games in the last year. But she counted the physical. But my point is, Before that, she was saying physical is better, and she said in the video too, I like my physical games because I own them. Exactly. If you want to buy digital games because that's the only option, go right ahead. I got nothing against that. If you want to buy a digital game for any game because, again, it's the only option, I am not arguing against you on that. But if you buy only digital games for the convenience, and then when you have a physical and you don't buy it, what you expect? And you promote it on your YouTube channel, what you expect me to say? And yes, with the whole PlayStation stuff, people are like, oh, our PlayStation's cooking the books. It's cooking the books. It's that. Yes, a lot of PlayStation exclusives are more 60 to 40, 60 physical, 40, 60 physical, 40 digital. A lot of them. You're correct. But the reason that 80% comes from, it comes from all gaming. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC takes up the greater part of that chunk. So they all put it that. That's where the 80% comes from. 2, there's not many PlayStation exclusives. So what do you expect? So on the PS5, God of War might have been like 80% and 20% digital on the PS5, which for PlayStation, that will count. But also, PlayStation gets money from God of War digital on PC. So that turns over that. You want to go nuance and nitpicking? That's how the nitpicking works. So it's still more digital than physical. Yes, on PC, the only way you go buy it is digital. As a person said, they corralled you in that spot, and that's what you get. That's the point. So with that said, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not trying to bullshit y'all. PlayStation is nitpicking, but they're still legitimately on the right side of the argument with people buying digital games. Sorry. Gamers cannot wait. Say if Grand Theft Auto right now said, hey, we're going to do a physical version of the game. You 2 days, because it's going to be a big ass game. A 2 days special edition digital game, physical game for $125, $150. Let's go $25 to $150, one between those. Because we already don't know 100 or whatever. Say that Grand Theft Auto 6 says that. How many people will wait to get that version of the game? Not many. Because as a percentage, not many. Most of y'all will buy that. How many will buy physical and digital? A good amount of them would. I won't deny that. A good amount of them would. I won't deny that. But would y'all wait? Like, I would wait if I was a Grand Theft Auto fan, but I'm not. But if it was me, I would wait. I would wait and get the physical and go play. There's some indie games that I know. I showed in my a pickup I had with VGP. Some of them I was like trying to, and some of them I waited. I was like, oh, they're gonna do a physical version, then I'll wait. There's some that I trusted the company and I wanted them to do good, so I bought digitally, but I bought physical right behind that. TMNT Shredder's Revenge, I bought digital, but I got 2 copies physical. Street of Rage 4, I bought digital, but I got again 2 copies physical. I got the Ultimate Edition, physical edition box, and I got me the Anniversary Edition with all the DLC on it. If Nintendo comes with Smash Bros. Ultimate Edition, which they need, Nintendo, you need to do, with all the DLC, everything on there for $80. And people are like, oh, $80 for, $80, I would buy it. Oh, you're a chump, you're a Nintendo apologist. No, I own my friggin' game with all the DLC and everything. I'd rather have the ownership of that physical thing than to pay the extra money over and over for the digital packs and everything, because it's more money. You morons. And I could play it anytime I want. I would love them to do the Mario Kart Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I know they won't cannibalize the World Mario Kart World, but I'd rather they have a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Ultimate Edition, where I have all those extra pack games tracks is attached to the original Mario Kart 8. I'd rather Nintendo do that, and I pay for it. I own it outright, so I could play it later on with my grandkids and stuff like that. If I ever, God bless, if I ever have that, or nieces, great nieces and nephews. I'd rather have that. Going down the digital path is going to be shitty, and it's inevitable. So I'm not even. My point is, I'm not arguing against it. I'm not. But that's what you guys want. That's what you guys are gonna have. Hope y'all own nothing and enjoy it, cause that's what they want it to be. And it's not happening to it happening to books. It's happening to TV shows. It's happening to anime. It's happening to cars, as you could see. They're taking away features from your cars, which is some bullshit. It's happening to refrigerators. Some of you guys buy these fancy refrigerators with screens and stuff on them. Like, I want a refrigerator to do what it's supposed to do. Cool my food, chill my food, give me water, give me ice when I need it. That's what I want. I want my stove to cook my food and roast and bake so I can have my food. I don't want appliance to be all digital either, and I don't want it to be. Because I can tell you right now, my stove has knobs on it. That's what it is. I don't want all that digital shit in there. Oh, you could control your microwave from your phone. Don't need it. You could control your stove from your phone. I don't need that either. I'm not saying I don't have digital stuff in my house. I have a Lutron system in my house. I could put everything on my house digitally everywhere. I can. But I don't want to. My front door is a physical and digital. And I could put it on Amazon's A. I can't say it because I'm in the house. I don't want to, because I don't want to give them any chance to do that. My thermostats are digital. I'm not gonna deny it. It's run by Ecobee, and I've done my research enough to look Ecobee. Google Nest from Google. That thing, they're literally ripping you all off. And I'm not saying Ecobee could do it in the future, but I want just a simple pattern Ecobee, which I have, which is I could turn it on, I could turn it off, I could turn the temperature where I want it, and be smart and censor everything in the house and everything and blah blah blah. I don't need Ecobee Plus. I don't use Ecobee Plus because and that's too much control to the other people that they could get in there and turn my AC off when I don't need it because the grid is too much. Turn the AC down. Nope. I'm not doing that. I ain't buying it. I use digital to control 9% of my lights where I could say, hey, Amazon A, turn on kitchen lights or turn on bedroom lights or turn off all lights. And we good. Or open a garage door if I need my garage door open up. I don't have it on Amazon A, but I have a digital thing that I could press to say open it from my house. If one time when my wife needed to get something extra, whatever, and she has her keys and everything to the house, of course. But I was like, hey, I gotta open the garage door to get so you would get it out quickly. And she just came, got it, get the stuff where she needed with her friends, and then bounce. She doesn't have the app on her phone, but I have the app on my phone to do that. So I'm not being super hypocritical. I understand there's some things I have digital. I'm not gonna deny that I use digital stuff, but I try my best to stay physical as best I can with everything. My next door neighbor's like, hey, you could get an electric lawnmower. And then he looking at his lawnmower, he's like, oh, you're giving him all these problems. Nah, I'm good with. I could fix a car because I could fix cars to a degree. I could fix a lawnmower his old combustion carburetor engine, and I've done it multiple times on my lawnmower. My lawnmower's old, but you know what? It still cuts grass. It still works. It didn't give him no problem. He has an electric lawnmower that can't, in certain places where the grass is thick, he got a bog, it bogs down and he can't do nothing about me. I just got to pull the cord, bam, I'm back at it again. Not buying an electric lawnmower. Not buying none of that either. This is the future of gaming. And I'm telling you right now, push back if you want to push back. I am in my way because I want to own my stuff. But you guys, you do what you do. With that said, I'm leaving it at that. Remember, there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, including PC and mobile devices. Peace out.